You can now create full AI anime inside Seedance 2.0. I'm talking about multi-shot fight sequences, cinematic camera angles, and consistent characters, all from a single reference image. Check this out.
This place shouldn't be touched by war. Peace is just a pause before ruin. Then I'll stop you here. You fight to protect, but you hesitate. I choose what to protect. Let this place stay peaceful.
In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I made that, plus every feature you can use to create AI animation. I'm using Seedance 2.0 inside Higgsfield. It's basically a platform where you can access all these AI models in one place. I've dropped the link in the description, so let's get into it. To access Seedance on Higgsfield, click Video, then switch the model to Seedance. The first feature is Video to Video. Seedance now lets you upload an existing video as a reference and generate a completely new scene from it. The character, the style, the motion, it all carries over. I use a reference video of a Ghibli-style girl doing farm chores. Upload it into Seedance 2.0 and use a prompt where she's riding a motorcycle through Tokyo at night with neon lights and cinematic camera tracking. Look at the results. Same character, completely different scene, but she's fully consistent. That's video to video. You're not starting from scratch every time. You're carrying a character forward into new scenes. The second feature is that Seedance doesn't just let you upload one reference. You can now combine up to 3 videos, 6 images, and 1 audio file all in a single generation. For this one, I upload an image of an anime character, a reference video of an abandoned village, and a creepy ambient audio track, all together. I describe the same character walking through that abandoned village with the background atmosphere synced to the audio. Look at this output. The character is consistent, the environment matches the mood of the audio, and it genuinely feels like a scene from an actual anime. That is what happens when you give Seedance all 3 inputs at once. The third feature is going to save you so much time, and that's the extend feature. Take the last 5 seconds of any video you've generated and extend it directly into the next scene. Seedance just picks up right where it left off. I uploaded the motorcycle video we just generated and extended using timeline prompting. I describe her slowing down, parking the bike, and walking into a roadside restaurant. 5 shots, 3 seconds each. Look at that result. It flows perfectly from the previous clip. Before this, making a clean continuation was a whole process. Extracting frames, matching scenes, doing it all manually. Now you just upload the video and write your next prompt, that's all. The fourth feature of Seedance is that it's genuinely insane at first-person POV shots. Here are 2 completely different styles to show you the range. First, I tried an intense boxing match. I described a one-on-one fight in a bright indoor arena from a first-person perspective with precise punches, realistic timing, and a clean finishing counter that drops the opponent. That output is honestly one of the best AI anime POV shots out there. You feel like you're actually in the fight. Then I tried a soft Studio Ghibli style. I described a cozy morning at home, hands doing daily chores like making tea, washing dishes, and watering plants, warm lighting, and a calm atmosphere. And honestly, this result is just so peaceful to watch. The dust particles in the sunlight, the soft shadows, the slow, gentle movement, it feels like it was pulled straight out of a Ghibli film. If you're making anime, first-person POV is something you need to be trying in Seedance. The fifth feature is the tagging system. This is what gives you real character control across a scene. Seedance lets you tag uploaded images directly into your prompt. So if you upload 2 character sheets and tag them as image 1 and image 2, Seedance knows exactly who is who throughout the entire generation. To test this, I created two anime character reference sheets. The first character has black messy hair and a lean body. The second has blonde spiky hair. Both are wearing a full blue football jersey. Then I use a prompt where player 1 sprints with the ball, dribbles past defenders, and passes. Then player 2 receives it, charges forward, and scores. Two completely different characters, fully consistent across the whole clip, all from one prompt. This is the feature that makes multi-character scenes actually reliable in anime. Alright, now let's get into how to actually make the anime from the intro. First, I need a hero and an environment. So I generate a full-body anime swordsman, calm expression, white and light blue traditional outfit, holding a katana, standing in a Japanese shrine courtyard with cherry blossom petals falling around him. This image becomes your reference for all the video generation going forward. It's the anchor of your whole anime. Now I head to video, select Seedance 2.0, and upload the image. For the first 15-second clip, I use timeline prompting. 5 shots, 3 seconds each. Shot 1 is a wide cinematic shot of the shrine, establishing the environment. Shot 2 brings in the hero standing still, eyes closed, petals brushing past his face with the dialogue, "This place shouldn't be touched by war." Shot 3 introduces the villain stepping through the blossoms with a dark crimson aura. Peace is just a pause before ruin. Shot 4 is close-up cuts between both their eyes, tension building and camera shake. Shot 5 is both characters dashing toward each other at full speed, swords drawn, freeze frame just before impact. Set duration to 15 seconds, aspect ratio 16:9, resolution 720p, and hit generate. Honestly, this looks great. 5 completely different shots, 2 characters introduced, the whole scene set up, all from one prompt and one reference image. The shrine environment is consistent, the hero looks exactly like the reference, and the villain just walks in like he owns the place. That's exactly what we wanted. Now upload the last 5 seconds of that clip and use it as a reference. Second generation, here I use this prompt. 5 shots, 3 seconds each. Shot 1 is the instant clash, rapid sword strikes, metallic impacts, petals slicing apart with each swing. Shot 2 is close combat footwork, quick dodges and counters, and low-angle sweeping strikes. Shot 3 is a blade lock at close range with the dialogue exchange. You fight to protect, but you hesitate. I choose what to protect. Shot 4 is the villain breaking the lock and unleashing a heavy barrage. Shot 5 is the hero getting hit hard, sliding across the ground, dropping to one knee, the villain standing dominant. Use the same settings and hit generate. See how clean this is? It picks up perfectly from where the last clip ended. The shrine, the characters, the lighting, all consistent. The fight feels like one continuous sequence, not 2 separate generations stitched together. And that blade lock moment with the dialogue exchange came out exactly right. Now for the final scene, I upload the last 5 seconds of that last generated video and use it as your reference. Then I use this prompt. 5 shots, 3 seconds each. Shot 1 is a close-up of the hero on one knee breathing heavy, petals around him slowing, then vibrating as energy starts to build. Shot 2 is him standing up. A massive blue-white aura bursts outward, petals pushed away, ground cracking beneath his feet. Shot 3 is him lifting his head, eyes glowing, aura fully stabilized, dominant stance. Shot 4 is an instant explosive dash. He vanishes forward, a shockwave left behind, petals frozen midair. Shot 5 is the final strike, a single precise slash. Time freezes completely at the moment of impact, pure stillness. Then the villain slowly collapses and the petals gently fall again. Hero quietly, "Let this place stay peaceful." Wide shot of the shrine, calm restored. This is exactly what I wanted. The power surge, the aura, the freeze frame at the final strike, it all landed. And that wide shot at the end with the petals falling and the shrine going quiet, that's the kind of cinematic finish you'd expect from an actual anime, not an AI generation. Take all 3 clips into your video editor. I'm using CapCut. Combine them, and that's your finished anime.
This place shouldn't be touched by war. Peace is just a pause before ruin. Then I'll stop you here. You fight to protect, but you hesitate. I choose what to protect. Let this place stay peaceful.
A complete story built entirely from one reference image and the extend feature. So that's it for today. One reference image, the extend feature, and timeline prompting. That's all it took to build a complete cinematic anime from scratch. If you haven't tried Seedance 2.0 yet, the Higgsfield link is in the description. Go check it out. I'll see you in the next one.